Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Road to VLS. And the main topic of this episode is, well, don't fuck with me when I'm at Revs. And you will see many examples of this at Revs. Pretty much, don't mess with the Munzen, okay? That's what you gotta learn from Revs, man. If I kill you, it's probably a really bad idea for you to run back and try to kill me. And if you're a clan that's like less than 5 people, it's probably a bad idea for you to attack me. That is, when my claws decide to work. Because half the time they don't work. But, in this episode, there were parts where my claws were on fucking fire. But, I decided to go for this guy, and, yeah. There we go. I failed. I had good hits, though. But, yeah. But ultimately, I don't think I killed him. I don't quite remember. But that's cool. That's cool, but we also did get a lot of nice drops this episode, so there's that. So overall, this was actually a really good episode. There was, some exciting PKing parts and stuff, and I was comboing the shit out of this guy with my whip, and Dark Beast wouldn't fucking leave me alone, so I had to waste a thing. And this guy just fucking... I can't believe he survived that, And it pissed me off that he survived that. I was like, how the fuck did you survive my claws? And then I was like, alright, here we go. Maybe this guy. Finally I can drop someone, because I haven't dropped anybody yet. And there we go. I dropped him. Pretty sure he called me something like, oh no, he just said what the fuck. He was pretty surprised. But pretty much, you know what that guy did? He supplied me with a bunch of Furrenberry braces. Alright, see, I needed more of those. So he gave me a bunch, and then my first drop, Corrupt Dragon Dagger. And here's where the fun starts. I always get a drop and people come and they TB'd me and I was like, fine. You know what? If I had 2 specs, I would have dropped this guy. But instead I just decided to put the fucking hurt on him and make them both look like little girls. Look at these little girls that are trying to fight me. Look at him. Look at him. You think you can spec me? Here, I'll show you some speckage. Huge hit. He freaks out. If I had 2 specs, I would have dropped him. But, and then he just goes on the fucking run as my whip just combos him relentlessly, and his buddy's back there like, what's going on, man? Look at this guy. He was meleeing me in Mystic, and his butt buddy was polyporing me. They were just set up for failure, and I pretty much just chased this guy down. I wanted to kill him so bad. I wish I had 2 specs. I really do. It would have been great. It would have been great if I dropped fucking... him. I think I have dropped a few majors actually in this series, but there we go. He tullied away. His friend's like, I ain't fucking with that. I learned my lesson. Peace. He was like, I'm getting the hell out of here. He froze me just in case too, just in case I kill him before he can manage to teleport. But so yeah, figured I would go for this guy. I'm pretty sure I failed though. But this is not... Oh, no, I raped him, I remember. This is not live commentary, though, by the way, guys. I did figure out why last Rev episode that I did live commentary was all messed up. If you remember in the beginning of the live commentary, you hear me talking and it's really silent, and then I pull my mic towards me. That's because before I did that in Audacity, I didn't move my mic close to me, so it didn't pick up the fan noises from where it was. So I couldn't edit them out, which is why it got really messed up. But it does take a while to do live commentary, not just because... live commentary part's the easy part, but for some reason it takes forever to remove the fan noises from each and every clip. Like, usually for, like, this 9-minute commentary, it'll probably only take, like, a minute to remove all the noises. But for some reason, because it's a bunch of separate clips, each clip kept taking longer and longer, and I had, like, 12 clips total, I think. And, like, each one after a while was taking, like, 4 or 5 minutes to do. So it took, like, an hour just to remove the thing. So it was kind of frustrating. But, there we go. First decent drop. Armadillo Statuette. It's actually my first one, too. Kind of weird. I don't have any of those. And then right after that, well, not right after, a little bit longer, Corrupt Dragon Longsword, which is a nice, like, 984k, if I remember correctly. I think that's my second one, too. So, that's cool. That's cool. But, so I have, 2 of those. I have a lot of repeat. And then Corrupt Dragon Chain Body. Now I have 2 of those, too, I believe. And that one's, like, 200-something K. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it looked really weird on the ground, though. I got, like... a lot of new drops because they're all new and stuff, and then I'm pretty sure I fell on this guy. Do I? No, I think I get... Oh, no, people always get me on accident. You see that? With their fucking randomly going places, and I get stuck, and then I just go, fuck this game. And then this stuff just randomly appeared on the floor. I was like, holy shit, dick titties. I gotta pick that free shit up. But I think he was like the level 92 that was running around, and I guess someone finally killed him. And he had sardines and cooked sweet corn. And then I think I tried to kill this guy again. Oh, geez. And then I'm like, wait. There's a drop over there? Holy shit, I didn't even see that. My 4th pair of Corrupt Daddy's plate legs. They are legitimately the Torag's plate body, except they're worth 4 mil compared to the Torag's plate body. And I fail again specking this guy out. And again, this guy is a pro at trapping me. I was like, fuck it. And then I was like, oh my god, am I teleblocked? But apparently I'm a turd. So yeah, there we go though. Corrupt Daddy's plate legs, another 4 mil right there. Then next trip, Corrupt Dragon Mace. So that's cool. That's cool. It's like 158k. I think I've gotten almost every Corrupt Dragon weapon except like the spear. And yeah. And then Zerial's Row Bottom, which they look fucking cool as shit on the floor. But they're only worth like 600k, which is kind of lame. I thought, you know, even with the new update, they'd be worth a little bit more. But I guess they look like crap. So there's that. I'm going to take a drink really quickly so don't... Oh, there's like a drop left in the cup. And then this guy, here's where the fun starts. I kill him through his prey melee like a fucking boss. And then, sorry, I took a drink. Dragon boots and all that. And then later on, he comes back. I don't know if people forget that when you come back and attack someone that attacked you before, you skull. But he came back with claws and he's got a vine whip rocking it. I'm like, I was sitting there waiting to get 2 specs. I was waiting for it. I was making this battle last as long as possible. So I paused it. Well, not I paused it. I stopped recording at the point where I was waiting for my spec to recharge. And then when it did, I re-recorded. Thank God he failed that first spec. But I was ready to fucking rocktail brew it up. But he thinks he's doing good. He's comboing me here. He's got his very impressive regular prayers on for a level 124. And then I'm just, you know, playing possum right now, waiting for him to be like, oh, this kid sucks. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get this dude's whip. And then I'm like, all right, come on. So then I stopped recording for a bit soon. Very, very soon. And then, here we go. I have full spec. I'm like, all right, as soon as I hit, boom. Didn't even need the other spec. Get fucking dropped. Thank you for my second vine whip. You know, I always call clans that PK here. I can't even talk. I always call clans that PK here a bunch of idiots because they never get loot. But you know what? I run into some dumb people and I get fucking awesome lootage. He even had a warrior ring, man. Dragon boots, not bones. You know, all the regular gear and another vine whip. So that's like another 3 mil right there, I think. So that's now 2 vine whips, 2 dragon claws PK'd. Bunch of dragon boots and whips that I don't count, and then this clan attacks me. This is why you don't mess with me. But I almost dropped him. I came so close to dropping this guy. Look at that. He panics though. He panicked. If he didn't pray melee, look at that. Oh, I red barred him. If he didn't get that melee up in time, I would have dropped him. But and then I just tell away from these nerds. But it was that was it for this episode pretty much. But it was good. Look at my tab. It's looking really fucking awesome. We now have more than 1 inventory worth, so for this price check I'm about to do, I picked all the best stuff. Did a price check. We got my 2 claws worth like 25 mil, the Statius Warhammer, my 2 whip vines, my ancient stat, the 4 fucking corrupt Statius plate legs, which is awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even complaining about that. The 96 Morgan's Javelins, which are worth like 15 mil also. Just an abundance of awesome shit, and you know, some PK'd stuff here and there. But overall, this is probably one of the more fun things to do. This was, if you didn't notice, guys, this whole trip was all solo. So there's that. Pretty neat, pretty dandy, huh? Yeah, pretty dandy. But I thought it was a good trip, a good episode. So you guys, and then I'd say it's like probably over 100 mil of total stuff if you count all the stuff I PK'd and everything. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, please leave a like. It really does help, you know, a vidmaker grow. But anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. I'm going to try to get a Mazrat Man episode out soon. Not tomorrow, but soon. But anyway, guys, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.